Hey Lana, how are you doing? Hi Gail. Are you guys all full? Are you the eaters in the family? I am going to put these little pockets on. It just has a little gusset right here. I think this is only an inch, so they're ½ inch. And I'll just put some little glue around these. Hey Carla. Let me get some glue on there and then I'll be okay. It was a beautiful day today. The sun was out. It was very toasty in the sun. Still a little cool in the shade, but it was in the high 60s. It was nice. Hey, Linda. Hi, Jean. Who else did I miss? Who else did I miss? We did a little repair work that we need to get done. I think I put glue there, didn't I? How come it's not sticky? Oh, man. I'm already messing up. What's new, Rosemary? What's new? At least this glues up pretty fast. I'll know if I messed up quick. I'll know real quick. 30 degrees. At least you got some sun. 40. Wow. I guess we lucked out. Let me put this over here. I did put a little spray on here. I don't know if you can see the difference in the color. I didn't want to put a really high gloss. It's sort of like a satin finish. Can't see it too well. I might put another coat. Oh, you can see it better there. I might put another coat on there just in case. We'll see. And we're all done. If I think I need some more or not. Whoa. Yep, I hear my dog. He's outside up to no good. I think he's barking at bunnies or something. There's nothing out there. Hey, Janice. There's nothing out there, so that I know of. So we'll get these on, and then I'll show you how I finished up my journal. I wanted to use mine as a test run of how I wanted to set it up to be able to have the signatures removable. So I think it'll work out the way I have mine. So that's how these will be finished. Okay. All right, put that one to the side. That one's already done. Oops, upside down. Bad. Now I'm wondering if I put the glue on the bottom on the first one. You know me, I can't do two things at one time. I started reading the chat and then like, uh-oh, maybe I didn't put it on the bottom. I just started and I'm messing up. The handmade papers, no, I did not make those. I honestly, to tell you the truth, believe it or not, I've never made paper before. All the crazy things I try, I haven't tried paper. Now, last summer, I got the little screens and little doodads that you need to make paper. And I just, one thing after another, got into different projects and just literally never did it. It's on my list. My list is getting smaller because I've tried a lot of the things I wanted to try. So I'm kind of, whoa. So I'm kind of happy about that, And I've at least done quite a few things that I would like to try out. I've actually tried them out. Can you believe it? Okay, well, I'm bag glue. Oh, okay. Which paper are we talking about now? What paper are we talking about, Gail? I think I was assuming stuff. Hey, Nancy. Can't be assuming stuff. Okay, this paper is just printed out, if that we're talking about that. Some of the papers that I put in the pockets, we did those together on the jelly plate, so I did do that. But most of the papers that are going in the actual, the covers, yeah, no, I just printed that out, and then I sprayed it with, because they were kind of dull, compared to these, and a little washed out looking. So I just sprayed them with some, I forget it was satin or matte sealer, and that's all I've done to that. Otherwise, that's how it came out of the printer. Okay, so this one was already done the other day. So once those are dry, you'll have a little pocket there. Hey, Tamar. So what I ended up doing with mine, I put in here some paper. I didn't put the marble because there wasn't marble back here. So I just got an old piece of ledger paper and put it in the front of the back of mine. And then went ahead and put in for 5 signatures of those papers that are going to go in here. And that it fills it up really nice. I still haven't made my little pocket that goes here. So I think that's what I need to make one for here, similar to this one, so that I have a pocket. And I think I'll just make it out of, file folder. So let me try and read. I have to read now. Oh my gosh, now I have to read. How's tomorrow looking? Are you talking to me, Carl, or someone else? As far as the weather, I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I didn't look. I did not look. Oh, thank you, Jean. I think it's going to come out kind of cool. And I've got the papers that go in here. Maybe I'll just stuff them in there and see how they look. And just, yeah, let's go see what they're going to look like. Now, I didn't put anything in mine yet. You know, the little folder that is with, that the other ones have. You know, the other one had all those papers in there. And all the, like, handmade papers in here. So I haven't filled that up in mine. But what I do have, oh, and I also included in the other ones these, it's these sheets of thin canvas. And so there's going to be a couple of those sheets in there. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I got to leave room for this all filled up. So I need to double up on something. Well, this is the canvas paper. Maybe I'll put that with the watercolor, maybe. Maybe I'll just put that together with that. Just for now. But what I was also thinking of doing, oh, see, I need to look at the weather, Janice. I haven't even looked. Maybe. Could be. So what I thought of doing, I have these all separated, you know, and on the other ones that you guys are going to get, I have written on the front page what each one was, just so you know what they all are. But I was kind of thinking of switching it up, like, you know, each signature will have a variety of the papers. So maybe I'll do that just to see how it looks. And that way, you know, we'll just see. Oh, and I haven't gotten the handmade papers that's in the other other journals. I haven't put it here inside of mine yet. So yeah. So I still have to add a few things into mine. That is what I'm trying to say. It's not getting out too well. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's get one of each and see what that ends up looking like. That's only going to get us, oh, that'll be right. I'll get us 4, right? That'll get us 4 groupings, I think. Let's just see. Let's just stick it in and see what it looks like. Did I get that? Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing now. How come there's only 2 there? Oh, yeah, because I had 3. Never mind. Just talking to myself. Just talking to myself. Hey, Sherry. 1, 2. Put that over there. 3. And I get my black ones. Hey, CJ. Woo. Is it cold there? It's always cold there. Hey. Maybe I need to get another piece of black. Maybe I need. Oh, and then this doodad one. Let me see. I got this. So I need to put that somewhere. Put that like that. Yeah, I'll do that. Maybe it needs to go in between 2 things to hold that accordion style thing in the back together so it doesn't go flying all over the place. You know how that can happen really fast. Okay, so that's. I got that, and then this will go in here somehow. Let's see how that's getting, because it's going to start getting. All right, So then what I need to do, maybe back here, is I'll put the pieces of canvas back here. Oh, it's going to be too floppy. Let me put this one in the back, and that'll help stabilize this one. Yeah, that'll work out better. Much better. And then when this gets stuffed up with stuff, yeah, there we go. So I need to make this over here. And it lays flat. Look, all that stuff, it lays pretty flat until we start filling it up. Uh-oh, Sherry ate carbs. What kind of carbs? Poor Janice. I don't think she's into the holidays at all. I agree with you, Janice. Bah humbug. I'm with you all the way. Yeah, it looks like you guys, well, if you guys are starting to get all this cold stuff, I think we're probably in the path, right? Oh, when I don't want to know, I just don't look. Oh, no, Sherry. I'm jealous. Now, did you go purchase it or was it homemade by somebody? That's the question. Okay, so I think I need to make me my little pocket up here. Yeah, I can't remember the last time. Oh, made by somebody. Oh, how cool is that? I'm trying to think, when was the last time I had one? Oh my goodness. My mouth is starting to water. Wow. I haven't had one since I lived here. I've been here 15 years. And my husband can't eat that. I mean, that's like, diabetic death. It's nothing but sugar. Oh, wow. So what else did you have, Sherry? Unusual yummy stuff? I would guess, right? Okay, that one is already. Let me put this over here. Let me see if these are ready to me to take all these little, so I can make sure if I did or didn't put that glue where I was supposed to. It's cold. It comes out of the refrigerator. See, what you do is you make a cake, a white cake. Similar, I've been told, because I've never made what's that other, not sponge cake. That's not sponge cake. It's not sponge cake. What is that other cake called? Anyway, it's a dense cake. I can't remember the name of it. And so the what did I do here? Oh, okay. So what you do is you make the cake. Oh, I got glue on there. Let me clean this up. I can't clean up and talk at the same time. Okay, there we go. That's good. So you make this cake, and it's, like I say, dense. And then after you make that, you just punch it with a bunch of holes. You stab it to death. And meanwhile, you've made the milk mixture, and it's 3 milks. And you mix that all up, and you pour it over that dense, yeah, probably like pound cake, yeah. And then it just sucks it all up. You put it in the refrigerator, like overnight. It's got to chill and get cold and everything. And like I said, it sucks it all up. And then, you just cut it and serve it. Almost tastes like ice cream. I'm not kidding you. And when you serve it, there's going to be a little residue of all that milk that kind of seeps out. And then traditionally they make this it's not a meringue, and it's not real frosting. It's like something in between, and they'll put a little dollop of that on top, and a very, very fresh strawberry. That's how it's traditionally made. Um, but and then some they'll make a chocolate sauce, and you can get all really creative. But that's the basics. I've never had a Jell-O cake. All of a sudden, I feel so deprived. Yeah, if you're lactose intolerant or you're diabetic, just keep on keeping on. It's very, if you like ice cream, you'll like it. And what are the 3 milks? I think well, for sure, it's sweetened condensed milk. Uh-oh. I forget what's in it. Sweetened condensed milk. And then evaporated milk. And what's the third one? Is it regular milk? I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a long time since I made one. Yeah, good and sweet. Exactly. And I'm not really into a lot of like sweet stuff. Like I don't even like frosting and stuff like that. I have a sweet tooth, but I don't like things that are like sweet. Um like I love brownies, but I don't like frosting on them because that puts it over the top as far as sweetness. I like to taste just the chocolate, not so much the sugar. Okay. So these little puppies are done, except for me to do all of the stuff that makes me nervous. Because if you mess up a hole, you've messed up. It is messed up. So, okay, I gotta get brave and do it in front of you guys and not have a heart attack. Oh, is it whipping cream? See, I didn't even remember. Oh, Gail says homemade. Carla says heavy. See, that's where your individual kind of recipes come in. People start, but for sure it's 3 milks, or you can't call it tres leches, right? No way. Okay, so I think I had to go in what? What did I do? Did I go in a quarter? It looks like that's what I did. Let's see if it works out. There's a quarter. So, wait a minute. What did I do? So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what I did. Never mind. 1, 2, 3. More or less. Don't measure. Don't measure. Um, all right. We're all set. We're all set. And what happened with mine, this book was a little thicker than the other ones, but you know, I obviously had to do the spine the same thickness. And these things, they barely, I mean, barely went all the way through and enough to catch on there. Fortunately, this isn't as thick, so shouldn't have a you know, any kind of problem like that. Um, CJ, oh my gosh. Yeah, because it's like an apartment, huh? I guess they taxed it like an apartment. Okay, I have a hard time seeing this from where I am. Usually I do this on my big table. So, we're real fortunate that the taxes here are really, really um, inexpensive. Oh yeah, homeowners insurance. I had the hardest time when we were getting the insurance here for my studio. And I'm trying to remember what the rationale with my insurance company was. It was very convoluted, but very insurance like, you know, mentality. Okay, you cannot, at least through my insurance company, they will not insure a vacant home if it's not a rental. Because if it's a rental, eventually, you know, and it's vacant, it's presumed that, you know, it's somebody's going to be in there soon, so it won't be vacant. So when I went to go try to get insurance for the studio, they wanted like past lease agreements or, you know, a statement that we're going to be renting it, that it's not going to be vacant. So I told them, no, we're not going to be renting it. It's going to be my studio. And so I was going through, you know, insurance agent, which, you know, they go through, find all different insurance companies that'll insure you. It took a while to find somebody to understand to understand that it wasn't going to be quote unquote vacant. Now, if it had been on my property, you know, on the house that we live in, then it would have just, you know, it wouldn't have been a problem. But the fact that it was on a separate piece of property, that's what caused the issue, because now it was a separate house that, as far as they were concerned, was vacant. Yeah, no, it's not on the same property, Gail. That was the problem. This is a different lot. It's next door, but it's a separate lot. Separate address, separate, tax records. Separate. They would let us merge the lots, but we didn't know if we really wanted to do that. It took away the flexibility of, say we wanted to sell one and not the other or something, and we wouldn't be able to do that. So my husband didn't want to commit them together, permanently. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh dear, where's my tool? Lost tools. Where'd they go? There it is. Okay. Oopsie. Yeah, so, because at one point, because we do have an empty lot, next door to the studio here, my husband says, well, if we don't want to be taking care of a 120-year-old home, we could just because this is technically a 1-bedroom, we could add a bedroom or a large room or whatever to this, and we could live in there, and this would still be my studio, and we get rid of the main house. So that's why he wanted to keep those options open. Hi, Janice. Are they a bunch of party animals? You got a bunch of party animals. Yeah, the house next door to the main house went up for sale. It's been quite a few years, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago or so. And Richard's mind, he wanted to move, so he didn't consider buying that place, but now he kicks himself. It was in bad shape, and they had it for X amount of money, I can't remember, and it wouldn't move, and he lowered it drastically. We found out afterwards. We should have gotten it. That way we could, if nothing else, control who lived there. If nothing else, just control who lives there. But you just never know. You think you're gonna do one thing, and you end up doing something else, and blah blah blah. Oh, so now we have a new issue. Okay, I'm kind of nervous because I'm gonna have to talk to the company that we hired to paint and complain. I hate complaining. It's just not my nature. to do serious complaining. I can complain all day long on the surface, but serious complaining, it makes me nervous. I don't like confrontation, and I know this is gonna, probably end up being confrontational. So, and you might say, well, let your husband do it. Well, it'd make me more nervous if he did it. It's a good cop, bad cop thing. So I have to do the good cop routine first. And if I don't get anywhere, then I'll just unleash my husband on them, and that'll be the end of that. But I try to handle it first. Okay, let's see what we can get with a little bit of honey. And if that doesn't work, go for it. Just go for it. So I know I told you guys what we were doing, but I don't remember.
Why did she kick me out? I didn't kill the video. I got kicked out. I came in and then boom, my screen went black.
Let me know.
What happened? Why'd you kick me out?
I didn't kick you out.
I came in and then immediately my screen went black and I was out.
Well, that doesn't mean I kicked you out. I was busy trying to tell a story. I didn't even know you popped in. Uh-oh. Nobody's saying anything. I don't think they can hear me because I'm asking them, and they're not saying I can hear you. Uh-oh.
Yes, I did, Gail.
Ask them if they can hear me.
Can y'all hear Rosemary?
I don't have it in my audio.
No, you went out for a minute.
Oh boy.
And when I came back in, it was just me on the screen. And then I went walking around backstage and there you were.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm here, you're here. We're all here. So did you survive the family?
Yeah. It got real loud. I had to go in the other room.
Are they gone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did you get to eat everything?
I ate too much.
Uh-oh.
Betty made a charcuterie tray that looked like a turkey.
Oh, how cute.
And she made guacamole. And she made some kind of fruit salad. And she made some kind of cheese, cream cheese with jalapeno jelly stuff. And she made turkey and ham and dressing and green beans and squash and deviled eggs and sweet potatoes and green beans and cherry pie, lemon pie.
Oh my God. Did she eat anything?
Yeah, she did.
After making all? Oh, okay. She's
Oh,
not one of those that can't eat after they've made everything.
yeah.
Okay, man. So for how many days will you have leftovers?
I don't care for Thanksgiving food, so that'll be her.
Oh.
She'll she'll take care of those leftovers.
Oh. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, I'm trying to get these in here. Uh-oh. Yay! I was telling him this is tough for me to do here because usually I stand up above it on the other table because
Yes.
this takes some muscles.
Yeah, it does. I was watching Lisa My Eclectic Life the other day, and she's a lefty. And I was watching her with her big scissors fussy cut, and I was like, I couldn't get my brain to wrap around it because it was like,
Oh, left-handed.
yeah. And then she did her crocodile left handed, and I'm just like,
Woohoo! One down.
four to go.
Only three. I did mine. Oh, look what I did. I did. Here's mine. Wow. I did mine first to test out and see if it was the way I wanted to do it before I start, making mistakes on the other ones. But this is what I ended up doing.
Oh, Gail said, tell them the story.
So this is, oops, that's upside down. Oh, yeah. I'll get back to that.
So Manuel, who had been in a lot of trouble,
No.
and
He's okay now. It's over.
okay.
There's another one. Oh, probably just as long-winded. So anyway, I'll let me know where I left off. Let me think. Oh, I hadn't really told you anything. I was just told you that I wasn't looking forward to what I have to do. So anyway, as you know, we had our place. I think you know that we had our some painting work done on our home, and there was some repairs that needed to be done around the windows, and just repair type stuff. So and painting. So they came out and they were here for about maybe 4 days or so. And there was three guys. Wait, one, two, three, four. Um, man, I swear I can't do anything and talk. So so they come out and they were doing a pretty good job. They're painting, and the way our house is, we have this not red, but I don't know what color you would call it. Anyway, let's just call it red. We have this red trim on the house, and then we have these scallops. You got to visualize a Victorian type home. So up on the eaves, up on around the windows, we have those old fashioned scallops. So those are a different color, and then the main body of the house is another color. So we got like basically three colors, and who knows when that trim was done last. And it was kind of sad. Some of it needed to be repaired completely, and others just needed to be caulked and painted. So, uh, so they were doing it, and getting most of the stuff done, and it was looking really good. The colors looked nice. They matched it really, really nice, and it was looking really, really good. So now imagine I'm down on the ground, and this is 2 stories up. Okay, so it isn't like I could see exactly what was going on, right? So then they finished the job, and it looked beautiful. Looked beautiful. And then a day went by, and Richard says, "Well, we really should go up and see what it looks like, because upstairs, you can see outside all those windows, and you could see the repair work and the caulking work and all that kind of stuff." So I had waited a day because of the weather, the weird weather we were having. It was really acting up my arthritis, and so my knee was really bothering me. And I told Richard, I don't really want to go up there right now. How about if I go up the next day? So we go, okay. So I go up there, and wood that was supposed to be repaired wasn't repaired. It was only painted. Wood that just needed to be like re-nailed in. It was still good wood, but through the years, it had separated. Needed to be nailed in and caulked and painted. All they did was paint. They didn't nail it back in and they didn't caulk it. And so I have like one set there, one, two, three, four, 5 windows that they were supposed to do. And out of the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, out of the 5, I would say only one of them was done properly. And then they were supposed to replace the soffit that was falling down that needed to be repaired on the back porch and get that all done. Okay, so standing on the ground, everything looked hunky-dory. But when I got up there, oh my goodness, you guys know that my background is construction. I didn't tell the guy that came out to do the bid. I didn't tell him. The guys that were working here, I didn't tell them. But even any one of you guys that don't have any background in construction, you could have seen what was wrong, you know. So when I was down on the ground, when I was asking the guy, oh, did you guys do this? Did you do that? And he said, yes, yes, yes. And I took him at his word. So that's, you know, they left and everything. So then, you know, we get the final invoice and they say, make sure you look over the job. If you see if you have anything, any concerns, please let us know before you remit your final payment. So that's when we did that. And I go, oh boy. So now, because I asked them several times, did you do this? Did you do that? And they obviously did not do that. Now my husband doesn't want those particular people to come back because we know that they lied to us, right? They didn't do it. I don't know. Maybe they thought we couldn't get upstairs. I don't know what they thought. I mean, all you got to do is look at it. Maybe they thought that the windows up there were fake and we couldn't go upstairs. I don't know what they thought. But like for instance, here's looking outside the window. And here's the trim. Well, the trim is out like that. All they had to do was nail it down, put some caulking, and paint it. No, they left it out there and they painted it. How stupid is that? And a whole bunch of other places just like that. And then the soffit that they were supposed to put in. Oh, and this is when I really got mad. Because the soffit is out on the roof. You have to go either, you know, on the ladder, go up on the porch, go up to the next level and look underneath in that soffit. Or go out the top window and slide down and look. Either way, I don't want my husband up there doing that. Well, now because they didn't do the other stuff right, he's determined he's going to go out there and go look at that. You know, and what am I going to do? You know, scream and holler and hold on to him so he doesn't go out there? No. So there he is out there on the roof, which he wouldn't have to be out there if they had done the other stuff right. So that got me aggravated. Not at him, but aggravated that, you know, he had to do that. And the way they did that up the soffit, oh my gosh, I don't even want to go into the explanation, but they didn't do it right. Let's just put it that way. It's totally wrong. He took pictures and showed me. I just had to like roll my eyes. I couldn't believe it. So the guy that originally came out, he's just the guy from the head office. He comes out, he gives a bid, and then he sends his guys out, you know, to do their thing. And so now I'm not going to tell the guys that did it because I gave them enough chances to do it right. More than enough chances. Because there was things I could see from the ground that I was telling them, oh, you need to do that, you need to do that. And then they go, oh, okay. And then they would do it. So either the guy that came out to give us the bid, his name's Bart. either Bart does not communicate well with his employees what they're supposed to do, or the employees try to get away with whatever. That should not be my problem. So, my husband doesn't want them coming back out. And so now I have to, like, we paid them up front half. That's normal for any kind of business like that. So now I got to figure out, okay, the stuff they did do, that's okay. What is that worth? And the stuff they didn't do, what was that worth? And I want an adjustment made because I don't want them coming out and finishing. I'm going to find somebody else, or my husband and I will do it. I mean, we'd be hanging out the window, but we can do it. We just didn't want to be hanging out the window. We wanted somebody else to do it. I'm not the supervisor. I shouldn't have to be the supervisor for these people. 2, 4, 5.
You won't. Now you'll be the worker.
I'd rather do that than have the aggravation. You know what I mean? Any day. I could just do it slow and steady and have it done right. And then when they did the soffit thing, instead, okay. Now I'm mad. Okay. Okay. When you have a roof,
Hey, Christine.
you have a roof and you have rafters. And they're like, either 16 inches apart or 24 inches apart. And they're 2x4s, so they're nice and big and nice. You can't miss them, right? Okay, so then on the edge of your roof, you have fascia board. Here's the fascia board right here. It goes all the way to here. Okay, well, underneath this, there used to be some plywood that would butt up to this part of the house. Here's another framing thing here. Well, over the years, this wood right here got, all messed up. It's an old house, and it needed to be repaired. So what you need to do is you get some plywood, and you put it underneath these rafters, and you nail it to the rafters, and you're done. Okay. So my husband goes down there. Well, on this fascia board, they screwed a nail here. Screwed a screw here and here after they put up the fascia board, and didn't, of course, the fascia board is only 1/4 of an inch. You can't screw anything into that. You're supposed to nail the fascia, the plywood to the rafters, but no, they lifted up the thing, then on the side, on the fascia board, through the fascia board, underneath the plywood, put a screw so that it would sit on top of the screw. So now the weight of the wood is on this 120-year-old fascia board instead of the rafters on the 2x4. So my husband went over there and tapped. They didn't nail anything here. You've got a couple of screws here, not even in the board because it's too thin to be in the board, sitting under the board, cradling it. It's ridiculous.
Hey, there.
Totally ridiculous. Oh, so, if they come back, well, that's the only way we could do that. No, that is not the only way you could do that. You got all of those 2x4 rafters, all of them that you could nail into. Okay, I'm done. This is my practice to talk to the guy tomorrow. Oh my gosh. So what would you guys do? Want them to come out and finish it, or want them to adjust what they've done and what they haven't done and be done with them?
Send a different crew.
How am I supposed to know that I can believe that crew? Because that's one thing I said to my husband. I said, well, why don't they just, send someone else? And he says, yeah, so that we have to go and double check them too. We shouldn't have to do that. And in reality, Bart, the original guy that came out to give us the bid and everything, he should have come out and checked the job site when it was done.
Hey, John. Well, what you do is you get two big glasses of iced tea and two lawn chairs
Yeah.
and your dogs, and you go sit out there and you watch them.
You can't see what they're doing. They're on the second story. You have to go out to up to the second story and look out the window and see if they did all the stuff around those windows.
Well, then sit there at the window with a little sight gun or get you a drone.
And this was not a cheap job.
Apparently, it was.
Well, yeah, I guess so. You're right. No, I don't have a drone, but that's a good idea.
I'd be flying
Binoculars.
right into where he's hammering with that drone.
Well, even the binoculars wouldn't have helped because you're still looking up, and the cocking work would be like if you have a trim board, you have the trim board here, you'd be looking up here, but all the cocking need to be up here. So you really can't see it until you look out the window upstairs.
Well, then that's where I'd sit, right there in the window, like like Betty Davis in that movie where she's looking out the window.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Right there.
Oh God. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. I might have to wait to do this on the other table. This is nerve-wracking. And they at one point, I forget what it was anymore. There was something they weren't doing. And each time I told them, it wasn't like I called up their boss and said, hey, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. I didn't want to get them in trouble in case, they didn't realize or whatever. Who knows? I'm just trying to get them benefit of the doubt. And but so originally, one of the guys that was working here was going to come tomorrow, and I was going to show him one thing I could see from downstairs, and that was before I had gone upstairs. So I texted him. I said, don't come tomorrow. I didn't even tell him why. I said, I'm just canceling for you to come tomorrow. And he says, oh, okay, let me know when you want me to come. Because I'm not going to talk to him anymore. I don't want any excuses. I just want it. I want it fixed. Well, I don't want it fixed. I want an adjustment on my bill. I only want to pay for what they actually did right.
So, how much is a can of paint?
The can of paint. The can of paint. Let me see. I did see the bill too. I think, man, I can't believe how much paint costs these days. Good paint. I think it was $48 or something for the gallon. I saw the receipt. I'm like, whoa.
Yep.
I shouldn't say whoa. I mean, the paint I get, I think. Yeah, I think it was like the last time I got touch-up paint for here, I think it was $30. So that's pretty consistent price.
Yep, paint's expensive.
So there was the on the bottom of the windows here on the first floor. Over the years, the window seal on the bottom, on the exterior seal, I mean, they were falling apart. You could like push them in. They were really dry rotting inside. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, or was it 5? I think 5 of those. My husband and I, we replaced them all. We chiseled everything out and got all the old wood out. We cut up on the side trim, so we could slide in another board in there. And then we got that in there. And we put it on the slant. And we caulked everything. We painted. It looks brand new. If you looked at their job and looked at our job, you'd be hard pressed to not realize that we were the professionals.
Hey,
or,
Janice.
or our job came out like the professionals. Ours looked professional. You'd have thought we did the other ones.
Hey, 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 Gail.
Come on, people. I don't want to talk through your hey. Oh,
They
and
forgot how.
somebody had your dessert too. They were so excited.
Ew.
Yeah.
Hey, Cherry.
Homemade.
Tres leches.
Homemade, yeah.
Hello. Hey, Allie. Hey, Nancy. That's not my cake.
Maybe you need to revisit that.
No, I don't.
It's so good. I think you need to. Hey, that looks pretty good, guys. I think you need to revisit.
Uh-uh.
Okay, we're getting there. It's a slow pokey because it's hard to. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
I don't like wet cake. Just like I don't like ice cream with my cake. If I want to have a glass of milk with my cake, that's great, but don't pour it on my cake.
Mm-hmm.
And it has that not real icing,
I don't put icing on mine.
and it's just like a old sponge cake, like a old soggy sponge cake.
But boy, does it taste
It's like someone left the cake out in the
good.
rain. Yeah.
1, 2,
I love milk, but not in my cake.
3.
I don't want no ice cream in my cobbler. I don't want soggy cobbler crust.
Yeah.
Oh man. I was sitting at my desk this morning and I was working on my report that I have to have turned in by tomorrow.
Is it done?
Well, no. All of a sudden a meeting popped up. So I joined it, not even thinking. And it was in the UK, and one of the ladies said, "Isn't it a holiday in America?" I said, "Yeah." Well, then you can leave now. I was like, "I'm just sitting here working." No, you stop working and you go home. You go enjoy your holiday. If we need you, we'll send you an email. I said, "Okay,
Good for you.
bye."
Bye.
Well, now see, pudding's already wet. If you want to put some ice cream in my pudding,
So you don't mind re-wetting something. You just don't want it dry to begin with.
I don't want my dry to be wet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my daddy would eat cornbread and buttermilk. I think it was.
I've heard of that before. I never had it, but I've heard of people eating it.
I like pudding. I used to get my hair washed by pudding.
What flavor pudding do you like?
Me, I like chocolate pudding. I like homemade vanilla pudding.
Mm-hmm.
I like
I like,
pudding.
I like butterscotch pudding.
No, no, don't like that fake flavor.
I don't make it fake. I make it real.
I like I like Betty's homemade tapioca.
I like tapioca. I like bread pudding
Oh,
too.
I love bread pudding. I make good bread pudding. I
With the
make it with croissants. Croissants.
Oh yeah, that's the best. I must admit, that is good stuff.
I learned how to do that from the Barefoot Contessa.
Mm,
Janice loves butterscotch pudding.
I do too. I can't remember the last time I had it, but I like it.
I don't like figgy pudding.
What the heck is that?
I don't know.
Oh. Rice pudding, yeah, that's good too. I used to make that a lot when Richard could eat it.
My grandma used to make that, but I think it's the cinnamon that turns me off.
Well, it doesn't have to have cinnamon.
No ice cream on the bread pudding.
Mm-hmm.
May as well have tres leche bread pudding.
Well, see, yeah, you might as well. Now, I can't resist a good cinnamon roll.
I can.
I love cinnamon rolls, but I don't like the dried out cinnamon rolls. I like homemade.
Oh no, then I really wouldn't like foggy pudding. It's like a boiled cake.
Never heard of that one. Never heard
Figgy
of that
pudding. No. Don't like blood pudding.
one. Ugh.
Yeah, there you go. Put the cinnamon roll in the microwave.
Yeah, but some of the dough's still dry, even if you do that. It was never good dough.
Joan likes butterscotch pudding. She loves it. And she has to have vanilla ice cream on apple pie. You know what I like on apple pie? Butter.
mm. Richard likes sour cream.
I like sour cream on my jello, but I like um to warm hot apple pie with melted butter on top. Yeah.
Hmm.
Not ew.
Say what?
I don't know. Gail said ew. Pinky here, but she's driving. Jar had a few.
Well, good for him.
Then well, that's him typing.
Uh oh.
Oh yeah, for the blood pudding, Gail. Yeah, that's nasty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I never understood the thing with cheddar cheese and apple pie. Is that really a thing?
Yeah, a lot of people like that.
Bleh.
I think it's the old sweet and salty thing.
Mm-mm.
Cheese is salty.
Who knows, Jen? Probably clogged. No, cheddar cheese on pie just don't sound appetizing. I don't know what blood pudding is made from.
Blood.
Blood.
It's nasty.
Let's see.
And it's black.
Well, so is coagulated blood.
Well, there you go. Black.
Okay. Blood pudding. Blood pudding is a distinct regional type of blood sausage. Well,
Ugh.
that's black pudding. That's black pudding. I didn't know blood pudding was illegal in the U.S.
Ah.
Why don't it tell me what it is?
I don't know.
It is made from pork or occasionally beef blood with pork fat or beef suet in a cereal, usually oatmeal, oat groats, or barley groats. So none of that even sounds good.
It isn't.
Who would have thunk? Let's put some pig blood in our oatmeal.
Well, it starts off, obviously, you think of people that are poor and they had to use every part of the animal that they could or the scraps of the animal they were given, and you come up with some stuff.
Yuck. Yeah, very popular in the UK. No, that's like one of the ladies I used to work with. She was from she lived in New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
and she said, "Oh, honey, it's getting close to Christmas. I got to be making my head cheese." And I was like, "Okay, darling, you want me to send you some head cheese?" I said, "No, I do not." She said, "I make it in my ice trays." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, no." That's like the spam gel with chunks of something in it. No, not the head cheese.
Yeah, there's some interesting things out there. But when you got to be creative, you got to be creative.
That's like who got the bright idea to stick green olives in lunch meat? That's
What is
disgusting to me
Scrabble?
too.
What's
She don't
Scrabble?
want to know. She don't want to know. She
I
likes it, so
do.
don't tell her.
I do.
She don't want to know.
She can cover her ears. What is it?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna ruin it for her.
Oh. Oh, that's right, Carla. Don't get iced tea from that lady that makes that head cheese. Get her iced
Yeah.
tea. Iced tea, honey? I don't think so. Ice head? Want a little bit of ice head in there?
That's like they showed this short on Facebook or something of this man said, "Now this is how you make sure that your collard greens don't have sand in them." And there was his wife on her hands and knees washing the greens in the bathtub. I was like, I'll pass.
Hey, Hassan.
Hey, son.
We're just talking about food as usual. Nasty food. Food they won't eat. Is there some kind of native food, Hassan, that most people like that you don't like? And what's in it? Why don't you like it? We've got a list over here of ours. I haven't heard of too many weird stuff over there. I think all the spices sound good, but I'm sure there's something. Every culture has something.
I dropped you on the floor.
Uh oh. Must have been a soft floor. It was a soft landing.
Goat.
I like goat.
I like cabrito, like the barbecued goat.
Yeah,
He said,
that
all Moroccan food is delicious.
I think so.
Oh no, I sat down to eat. We went to lunch one day, and one of the girls at work sitting next to me had something like that on her salad, and I almost just tossed my cookies all over the table.
She had what?
Like octopus or something.
Oh, Carla doesn't like cabrito. Well, I made a stew yesterday. You know, it always tastes better the second day. But I threw in nopales in there. It was good.
Mm, isn't that like slimy?
If you don't wash it, it is. All you gotta do is rinse it out. I'd buy it in the jar because it's hard to find fresh around here, and it's really good. I mean, I know there's a lot of jarred up things that don't taste good, but that nopales tastes good. No shame in getting it in a jar because there's nothing in there except for some onion and maybe throw a jalapeno in there, and then that's about it. It's just cooked, and then then you prepare it whichever way you want it. Buffalo burgers. I don't know about that. Maybe Susan's had some. She's had some different kinds of meats.
Yeah, I've had buffalo burgers.
They taste any different?
Um, they're not bad. Oxtail's good too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like oxtail.
I don't
Well,
like
I like
no
the soup.
couscous. I
I
don't
love
like.
couscous. Oh, I love it. There's so many different ways you can. I mean, throw anything in it. It tastes good.
No.
Yes, it's delicious.
Couscous. Is it like a grain or something, huh?
Hmm.
No, I'll pass.
It makes really good a base for a cold salad.
No,
Maybe
I'll
no. I
pass.
don't think
I'll
you even
pass.
like it. See, you're just missing out.
I'm not missing out.
I think so. If you like those potato things, you'll like couscous. It's just a
Pierogies?
pasta. Yeah, just think of miniature ones, and that's pretty much what you're getting. Same texture, consistency, but really, really small.
Okay, here it was. I knew I posted in Facebook because I put, I think my friend's lunch moved today.
Oh no! Yeah, it looks like squid.
That's not healthy. Couscous is a pasta? Oh, it's quinoa. Thank you, Joan. Quinoa I don't like. Bleh.
Yeah, I'm
No.
not crazy about that myself.
Okay. Maybe I do like couscous, but I don't like quinoa.
Because it seems like something you'd use as a base and throw all the yummy stuff that you like in there. You know, the nuts you like, the fruit, you know, like I like to put mint in it and cilantro in there. And you just chop up all your favorite stuff, throw it in there, put some seasoning, get a little olive oil, toss it all up. That's a simple way and very flavorful.
That don't sound simple, but
Well, you've gone crazy chopping up stuff, so I know when you want to, you chop up all that stuff and put it in your salads. Same, same.
I tell you what, I'm really liking those chop chop sandwiches
Chop sandwiches. What does that mean?
where you take your lunch meat and like salami and ham and turkey and cheese and purple onion and lettuce and tomatoes, and you chop it all up, and then you put garlic and Italian seasoning and mayonnaise, and then you mix it all up and you put it in your hoagie bun.
Well, see what I mean? You just chopped up how many things? You can chop that all up and put it in your couscous. I'm glad this is the last one. My hands are getting tired.
Well, I guess so. That's a
Mm.
lot of squeezing.
Squeezing and pushing them into the hole in the first place and popping the hole and at least they'll be done. Okay.
Rosemary, did you try before Moroccan chicken Bastia?
Bastia. I don't recognize that name, so maybe not. I've had what's been called Moroccan chicken, but I don't know if that's what it really is.
It's got chicken, onions, ginger, salt, um, a sweet and savory pie.
A pie.
Yeah,
So it's in what, like a pastry or what?
yeah, almost looks like puff pastry.
Oh no, I've never had that.
Let's see.
We have no Moroccan. We have no Moroccan. We barely have American restaurants around me.
It says chicken, olive oil, unsalted butter, sweet onions, ground ginger, salt, freshly ground white pepper, turmeric, crumbled saffron threads, and 2 to 3 sticks of cinnamon. Then
Okay. All of those things I've put together with chicken, but it's never been in a pastry.
it
So
says
I'll have to try
egg
it.
stuffing, a 1/4 cup of chopped cilantro, and 8 large eggs, for the almond topping, vegetable oil, blanched almonds, confectioner sugar, orange flour, and
Oh my
unsalted butter.
gosh.
And then you make a dough out of, phyllo dough.
I have phyllo dough, yeah.
And you put it in there.
Wow. I'm gonna have to try that. That might have to be on my to-do list. And when I say to do, not to go find it, I'll make it myself. Yum. Yeah, they have good restaurants in Chicago. I mean, if you want a variety of restaurants, I think Chicago has the best. They have really good Greek restaurants. Yeah,
They have
all of my exotic dishes, I've had to make them myself. I like doing that though, so it's no big deal.
there's a new Mediterranean restaurant. Like I could probably walk to it, but they
Mmm.
make like 10 different kinds of fresh hummus every day, and
Wow.
all the rolls and the wraps, and
I love the different hummuses.
yeah.
That's good. The flatbreads with the hummus taste so good.
He says, now I want to invite you all to my house and ask my mother to cook all traditional Moroccan meals.
We're ready. Do I have to get shots to go to Morocco? Do you have to get shots? Hmm.
No, I don't like no Chinese food.
I love Chinese food.
No.
I like all Asian food. I even like Korean food. That kind of like makes you pucker quite a bit because it's hot and sour, but um yeah. They I mean you think, I guess, here in the States when you think of chili, you think of Mexican cooking. South Korean cooking uh makes Mexican hot cooking, chili cooking like for babies.
Yeah.
Nothing's as hot as Korean food. Well, I shouldn't say that. Where were those? Where were they from? Oh, let me think. I don't know why. Okay, there was some friends that Richard had from work. I want to say they were Egyptian. I don't know why I keep thinking Egyptian. But they okay, whatever country they were from, um, they made what we would call like a salsa. It was some kind of a dip. But oh my goodness, I don't know how they ate that dip because it was fire. I mean, fire, fire. And they were just dipping in their breads and dipping in some meats. And it's like, oh my gosh. If, I think if you could cut back the flame, the flavor would be good because I saw her make it and it had nothing but yummy stuff. But if she put like 1/10 of the spice of the chili she put in there, it probably would have tasted really good. You think Indian food is hotter? I've had Indian food and you know, I can halfway eat Indian food, but that Korean stuff. Have you had Korean food, Gail? You tell me so then I'll know Indian is hotter. Okay, we all got to go to Fez. That's what Hassan said. It's a good city for eating. That's a good city for eating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're right, Carla. Now that you say that, it does remind me of that. And then again, Thai food, real Thai food, not the Thai food for Americans, but real Thai food. That stuff is hot too.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Very hot.
But I don't want it so hot that I can't enjoy it.
I don't either. Yeah, enough is enough. I don't mind hot. I don't mind perspiring a little bit, but I want my tongue to still function.
No.
I still want my tongue to be able to taste something. So my taste buds work.
I mean, I just want whenever I take a drink of my iced tea, it goes away. I don't want it to linger. I don't want it to scream at me the next morning. I just
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, Mexican food is good. I can agree with that.
Ooh, Betty's been making me pico de gallo with those tacos she's been making. So
Uh-huh.
good. So good.
Yeah, I like pico de gallo a lot. I could just eat that like a cold soup.
Yeah. Yeah, Mexican food is good.
Yeah, we were talking about tamales last night, Hassan. How
Well,
the
he likes tacos.
like the different ones, how we make the tamales. Yeah, tacos are good. You can't beat that.
You know what I really, 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 really like
No dear.
is chimichurri sauce.
Oh, okay.
I freaking love to
And what?
dip
Oh,
good
you like
bread.
the dip? Okay.
Yeah. It's good on your steak too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just has a good flavor. Oh my gosh, that is too much work.
What?
Those books.
They are a lot of work.
Do Americans have traditional food? Well, yeah, for each culture, but
Yeah, I don't know. All of our traditional food is pretty yucky.
like
Like,
steak and baked potatoes
yeah,
and
it's a very our traditional stuff is very boring.
chicken fried steak,
Yeah, very boring.
mashed
Bland,
potatoes.
bland, bland, bland.
Well, I don't know who's cooking yours.
There, it's all when I'm saying it's bland. You gotta. I mean, yeah, it's bland. I mean, when your spices, salt and pepper, it's kind of bland.
Salt, pepper, garlic, paprika.
Yeah,
Worcestershire sauce? Hell yeah, that's all American.
that is all American.
I love Worcestershire sauce. That's good stuff.
What I mean, like if let's think about this. If we had to present a plate of American, real American food, what the heck would be on there?
A hamburger and French fries. Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
There you go. See, Joan said hot dogs, apple pie, French fries, and burgers.
Okay, that's American, I guess.
Sherry said Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
know, Gail. Those Chinese put fried eggs in there, or them faux people. Pot roast.
Hot
There you go.
roast. Isn't
Onion
that
rings.
Irish? Isn't that more Irish? I think the thing is, the whole country are just immigrants. So we've just taken stuff from everywhere else and kind of modified it.
He said French fries come from French and burgers from Germans.
Well, yeah, hamburgers. Hamburger, hello, it's German.
But that's because we're just a big old melting pot.
That's right. That's why I say we don't have anything that's ours that I can think of. Maybe macaroni and cheese. I don't know. I'm telling you, it's all
Oh
boring.
yeah, I had that today too.
Now, if
And
you're
it had
asking,
like
yeah, Gail's there. Like, if you're going to ask what do Americans eat, that's one list. But if you're asking what is American food, I don't think we have any. But what Americans eat, hamburgers, French fries, hot dogs, pizza, ramen,
Subway sandwiches,
Subway sandwich.
Taco Bell,
Our food,
McDonald's.
our food is not very exotic. That's why we get excited about other countries' food and having a restaurant close by that serves that food because, you know,
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
that's right. Oh, pancakes, scrambled eggs. What else? Waffles.
Chinese make scrambled eggs.
Yeah, but I'm talking about what they like to eat.
Succotash. Corn dogs.
Oh, key lime pie. That might be American. Yeah, that might be American.
Chitlins.
How about bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich? Is that American?
Yeah.
That might be. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, we eat all those things, but I don't think we have anything original.
Gail said according to Google those are American foods.
There you go. How sad.
Cobb salad, saltwater taffy, succotash, corn dogs, key lime pie, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
See? See what sophisticated cooks we are? That's embarrassing.
You want to pour some corn over in them peas? Chicken and dumplings, yeah, but dumplings probably come from somewhere else.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Yeah.
Probably German, like Spätzle or something.
Yep. That is probably German.
I like pierogies.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Grits, there you go. S'mores are American. Okay, so you have somebody come visit your country, and you're gonna make them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with a corn dog, and hand them a s'more for dessert
That's about it. Oh yeah, graham crackers.
and some iced tea.
Wow. Yeah.
That's like that lady. She was from India, and she made a short, and she says, "Oh, I'm so happy to be in America. I hear the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm going to try."
Oh no.
So she went in the store and she came out and she sat in her car and she had her bag and she pulled out her white bread. I think she had like Wonder Bread or something. And she rubbed her peanut butter all over the bread. And then she said, and I didn't know what kind of jelly to get. I got the Kai jelly. And she squirted the Kai jelly on her sandwich and she
Oh my.
took a bite. You know what Kai jelly is?
No, I don't. I was waiting for the punchline.
It was KY jelly. And the look on her face was like, oh
Oh,
my
I
God.
think that was a setup.
It might have been, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Gail said, "What kind of jelly?"
One, two, three, four. Yeah, we don't have anything. I've come to the conclusion we don't have not worth mentioning. We don't have any natural food.
Nothing that we couldn't whip up in about 3 minutes.
That's why when you drive down the street, it doesn't say American food. It says Mexican food, Chinese food, Japanese food.
German
It never
food,
says American food,
Italian food.
Italian food.
Exactly, Carla. I don't know, though. I think like chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, collard greens.
Well, that's definitely southern,
Yeah.
but that's regional. It isn't like United States. Everyone in the United States eats that.
Well, that's sad. Big old country like this, and we don't even have a dish.
We don't. I think the closest we have is just apple pie, but I'm sure every country has apple pie. So
I think it's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
yeah, could be. Yeah, sounds about right.
That's what I was thinking, Gail, because I do see a lot of collard greens in African dishes. There you
Yeah.
go, Allie. Hot pockets. No, because that's just a stromboli.
Every culture has bacon.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they preserved meat in the old days, ancient days. Let's see, and salt. That was their bacon. One, two, three, four.
Joan said Toll House cookies come from America in New England.
Hey, that might be. That might be.
So
Maybe a
there you
pina
go.
colada. Is pina colada American? I don't know. No, I think that came from Mexico too. I think that guy down there, I forget his name, he developed the pina colada. So I don't even think that's American either.
Maybe biscuits. Biscuits are American. Nope, pina coladas came from Cuba.
Oh.
We have American cheese and it tastes like crap.
I'm telling you, everything here is. Kakistan, yeah. I saw this guy showing the different foods from there, like on the side of the road foods. Oh man, that stuff looked good. Yeah, it looked yummy. And they have these certain things, like they grow certain types of fruits and vegetables that we don't have here. And they would have it on the road stand. And then at the road stand, they also would make food from those particular whatever they were harvesting. Oh, that stuff looks so good.
As long as it's got lots of garlic in it, I'm good.
Garlic and cilantro and a little bit of lime. I'm happy. I don't care what you can give me some paper and I'll just put some lime juice and cilantro.
Yes.
It'll taste okay. And some garlic, and we're okay after that.
Joan said there are lots of American food restaurants, and it's usually salads, burgers, fries, steak. What about Toll House cookies?
Yeah, I'm thinking the Toll House cookie's a winner.
Yeah, corn is American.
What?
Corn.
I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
No, I don't think so.
I think it is.
No.
Oh, yeah.
What were
You
we talking
guys,
about last
you
night?
guys swam across the Rio Grande and stole some corn and then went back and made some masa.
Well, I beg your pardon, but the Rio Grande above that was Mexico until America um, decided it wasn't. So, so there.
I better watch that border. They're stealing our corn.
And you look at old not lithographs, hydro, what is it called? I got the wrong word. Hieroglyphics. There you go. And the Mayas and the Incas, they're planting corn. So, okay, I think this is the last one. Oh no, I got one more. Oh, just to put these in because I am tired of doing these crazy things. I've had it.
That's right. Gail said, Rosemary, that is part of America.
That's right.
Native Americans made popcorn.
Yep. Okay, one more.
Kentucky Fried Chicken is American. That's right.
Yeah, Mr. Kentucky.
Gail Hassan thinks you're a book of culture. She said, no, I just know how to Google.
Well, if you can remember everything you Google, be an encyclopedia.
Well, that's sad. I ain't got no American food.
That's right. It is sad.
Potato chips, I don't know if they're American, but they're not exotic.
Or a meal.
But see, even steaks aren't American because in Argentina and Brazil, that's the thing. It's just a meat city.
It is.
Shepherd's pie we stole from the English.
That's definitely English.
Bison is American.
hmm And who here
Yes, it's
eats
she
by
learned
nobody?
something new about dogs. Each dog has a unique nose print like human fingerprints.
Hey, really? Well, that's interesting. Is that why the dog goes up and sniffs somebody there sniffs each other's nose? Let me get your print. Let me see who you are. What's your name? Wah, wah.
I don't think they sniff their noses.
Well, in addition to other areas we won't discuss.
Oh, but that's their hi, how you doing?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think because they have an internal um, nose print reader inside their brain, and they go, oh, "Okay, that's who he is." Okay.
Oh, I recognize the smell of that butt. You imagine if people were like that?
Some are.
You walk up and meet somebody new and you just immediately just walk up and sniff their butt. Don't say nothing. You just sniff their butt and then you figure out if they're cool or not. Nope, nope. Don't want to be friends with him. Nope. Okay.
Oh no. Okay, finally, that's done. Okay, so mine is basically put together. I still have to do my take my thing up here, figure out where how I'm gonna put my stuff in the back. Once I figure that out, then I'll do it on these, and then they should be done. Woo! Only took forever. Only took forever.
I could remember the cheese that was in that macaroni and cheese that it had three different kind of cheeses.
30.
Gouda, and I don't know, something started with an F. I don't know. Her daughter made it. It was pretty good. It's definitely different. It was a smelly cheese.
Oh.
Janice said dogs can smell things in your sweat that you cannot, like stress smells.
Yep.
Yeah, Velveeta, I think that's American.
Yeah. It's not even real, is it?
No, it's
Kind of like
probably.
plastic. See, everything that Americans put their hands on, it's fake. It's all fake stuff. Oh, Philadelphia cream cheese. That might be American. I don't know if cream cheese is American.
I was about to say, it's no.
Uh-uh. Yeah.
It's probably Italian.
Cream cheese? No, I don't think so. I don't know
Like
what.
the mascarpone cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, it comes from Philadelphia.
Huh?
Comes from Philadelphia.
Well, Philadelphia cream cheese does. I'm trying to think. What else? Um, I can't think of anything.
I don't know, Hassan. Don't come here and expect no good American food because you're going to end up at a Japanese restaurant or a Chinese restaurant or
Uh-huh. Yep.
Italian, Greek,
Uh-huh.
something.
Yep. I agree.
Mexican.
Yeah. We even have a German restaurant here.
Oh, I wish we had. They shut ours down.
I don't like German food.
Oh, I do. I like some of it.
Well, let me just say that what I've tasted, I don't like it.
Yes, Noofcock, whatever that. Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. Noofchatel or whatever that. That's what cream cheese is. No, chocolate is not American.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not American.
I think about the only thing that is really American is like Dr. Pepper. Is that American? I think it is. Uh, yeah.
Maybe Dr. Thunder, but probably not Dr. Pepper.
uh, wow.
You know what is American is Kool-Aid.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay. Yay, we got one.
because people in other countries go, how can I get some of this Kool-Aid to dye my paper in?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kool-Aid.
Huh.
So America's famous for Kool-Aid
We're getting there. We're getting there.
or Tang.
See all the boring, ugly stuff. Okay, Dr. Pepper, Texas.
There you go. Coca-Cola, Texas too. And then the Mexicans stole it.
It's always been done in Mexico. Then it was done in America, and
And
now
then they decided to come out with new Coke, which tasted like nasty Pepsi.
and
And
who
they
did
tried to
that?
go
The
back to
Americans did that.
right.
You
And
said
then
the
they tried
original
to
was
go
not in Mexico.
they tried to go back to the original recipe and it ain't tasted right ever since.
Yeah,
So when I go to La Michoacana, I get me a Mexican Coke.
there you go. So we've come to the sad conclusion.
At American foods sucks or is non-existent.
It's non-existent, and what is it does not. It's not good.
It's nothing to
It's not,
brag about.
nothing to brag about. Very bland, very boring.
Oh, when you come visit from your country, I'm going to make you peanut butter jelly.
Dr. Pepper on the side, unless you prefer Tang.
Good night, Gail.
Good night, Gail.
We're screwed. Thank God for all the other restaurants, the nationalities, the
Yeah, good
Mex-
thing they brought their food over.
yeah. Hey, Dale, late as usual.
Hey.
You think hush puppies are American? They could be English.
Huh.
Joan said, incredibly, all this talk about American food is making me not hungry.
Yep, exactly.
Are marshmallows American?
Uh,
I guess so, if s'mores are.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Cheese whiz is American. Yep.
So spam, right?
No, that's Hawaiian.
No, no, seriously, the American government made that stuff, so it's That's real American.
Ugh.
There you go. Another yucky thing. That's American.
We're just so bland.
Yeah. Huh.
Spam is Minnesota. Oh yeah, carrot salad. That's probably American.
Yeah,
Raw
nobody
carrots, mayonnaise, and raisins. Who the hell came up with that?
else. Mm. Hot corn cakes.
Corn came from Mexico, she said. Butter is French.
Hmm.
That's sad.
Uh-huh. Yep. I mean, we can't even say coffee. Italians Italians had great coffee, but they probably brought it over. And South America has great coffee. Huh. Wow.
Maple syrup stinks.
We do not have anything.
Nothing.
Uh-uh. Huh. That is really sad. What do you drink? What do you drink before juice of avocado? What? Is that a thing? First
What?
of all, I didn't know an avocado had juice. Hassan, he says, do you drink juice of avocado with milk? I never heard of that before. Wow. I don't even know what that is.
I'm sure it would make your milk green.
Well, he probably puts it in a blender with milk, right?
Does he get his avocados from Mexico?
Oh, they grow all over the world.
I don't know what avocado juice is.
I don't either.
How do you juice an avocado, Hassan?
Yeah, avocado toast is good, Carla. Maybe we just do that. I don't know. Maybe that's American.
No, it's like, how can I spice up this bland toast? Oh, give me an avocado from Mexico.
With a little dried pico de gallo on top and some
Oh,
lemon.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Betty said, do I put salt and pepper in that pico de gallo? I said, no, you put lime in it. No salt. You take avocado and milk, mix it, and add sugar.
Wow.
Yuck.
Well, avocado ice cream is good. That's all that is. Just not frozen. Milk, sugar, and avocado.
Mm-mm.
I've never had that, Asan. I've had ice cream made like that, but I've never had it like a drink.
Does
Interesting.
he
Huh?
does he know what ice cream is?
Oh, who doesn't know what ice cream is?
Do they have ice cream in China?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't never been to no Chinese restaurant and they have ice cream on their menu.
Because I don't think you go to a Chinese restaurant for ice cream. You go for something you can't get somewhere else. Yeah, avocado smoothie, right, Carla? Sounds good. It just
I
turns
don't know.
sweet. Yeah. Yummy.
He said, wait,
Uh-oh.
when you come and his mama cooks you some chicken pastilla
Uh-huh.
and avocado juice.
That's right.
Mm-mm. Oh, well, don't come
What?
to America. Want no good food. That's all I
Yeah,
got to say.
yeah, bring your own food when you come.
Exactly. Smuggle your spices.
Do you have an Egyptian restaurant close to you? Do you know of one? That's right,
There's a,
Carla. They do have that, don't they?
yeah, but I bet it ain't. They don't have no ice cream in China.
Oh, come on. Uh.
I bet they don't.
Oh, it's already after 9, you guys. All right, ladies. Oh, I'm tired of doing this. Oh, but I'm glad I got it done. One last thing to do. So they all have their little pockets. We got those all
Almost
glued.
a third of ice cream consumed worldwide is eaten in China.
Okay, there you go. I rest my case. Whoo, I'm getting cold in here. The heater just went on. Good. Good, 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 good. All right, ladies. You guys have a good weekend. Those of you that are going to get extra cold weather, bundle up. I'm going to check my weather report. It sounds, from what you guys are telling me, I'm going to get some cold weather next week. So I need to bundle up.
You
And then
think?
I got to get my courage to argue with that guy tomorrow. I don't like doing stuff like that. But I have to. I gotta.
It's going to drop down to 26 on Sunday night.
Where?
You,
You? Me?
Fort Smith.
Oh.
High of 7, low of 26. Monday, high of 48, low of 26.
Oh
And
my.
warm up to 42 at night and rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday the following week.
Well, then we got to get that insulation on the outside for our pipes for my where we water. So we definitely have to do that tomorrow. Yay! Thank you for that report, you guys. Or else I won't have water over here.
Oh, great.
I know. All right, ladies.
All
See you
right.
next week. Have fun. We might see you somewhere else in between, but who knows?
All
Good night,
righty.
everybody. Good night,
Bye.
Hassan.
Bye.